So I'm getting ready to do my Ion Detox. This is my detoxer, main detoxer, for getting the mercury and heavy metals out of my body. I've been doing this for quite a while. I actually started in 2015. And I believe if it hadn't been that I contracted the COVID virus, that I would be out of this mess right now, because I ended up with the long-term COVID. So I had to start detoxing all over again, and my body developed different symptoms. But today, I'm back to detoxing mercury out of my body. So I'm going to shut it off, and we're going to start over because I had put too much salt in the water. I had to start over again. So I'm at mode 5 again, because I've been doing it. It's 1 to 5. I'm at the highest level. And right here, the A, this is where I want to get to 1.5. Now, every time I do something for my body that involves detoxing, I always energy test to find out if it's good and a right fit for my body. This has always been good for me. I can tell you without a doubt that it's taken the mercury out of my brain, and I'm detoxing from my gut issues right now. And again, that involves more mercury as the biofilms start to break down in different parts of my body. But the brain got secured solely by this. And right now, what I'm getting when I energy test, I want 2 times a week for a treatment, and I want 40 minutes each time. At one time, I was actually doing detoxing with the Ion Detoxer every day, every single day. And it worked. I had people scare me into thinking that it wasn't good. It worked. It worked. So here we go. I'm going to put the wristband on, and then my feet in the water. So my feet are in the water. And in order to start this whole process, you have to put a little bit of salt in there to start the whole electrical thing. And I will put the salt in my hand first, because I just tried a little bit before, just out of the box, and I tend to put too much. So I had to empty my water out, come back, and put the salt directly in my hand and then in the water. So you can see around the edge is very dark. I have used this for a long time. I definitely need to get a new tub. But this is the array that you put in. It's connected to the machine. I'm connected to the machine with a wristband. And this is where, up here, we want to get to a 1.5 minimum setting. So as I swish the water around in my, water, it's trying to connect. If it doesn't connect, I gotta get a little more water in here, and swishing. 1.5. We're not even making it to 1 point. So we gotta get to maintain that 1.5. Once it gets to 1.5, I find that I don't have to mess around with the water anymore. It tends to stay at the same level for the rest of the detox. So, oh, it's starting to kick in. So I'll just show you in a minute. Whenever I do, again, if I haven't said this, whenever I do something for my body, I'm always then energy testing to say, is this a good fit for my body? I've been doing the Ion Detox for a while now. If I hadn't contracted the COVID and ended up with long-term COVID, I probably would have been out of this mess by now. Now, does this work? I can guarantee 100% that this method took the mercury out of my brain. So when I energy test again, I get 2 times a week, 40 minutes at each treatment. So I'm at 1.5. I want to keep swishing to get to 1.5. It was at 1.4. It's jumping around still. The connection's still trying to get on. So as soon as I get to 1.5, I don't have to work so hard anymore, and I can just sit and relax for the rest. This does not hurt in any way, shape, or form. And around 15, 20 minutes, you'll start to see this water turn different colors. So anyways, I'll just hold here. I'm going to put a little bit more salt, and we'll see at 15 minutes what it looks like. So I'm about halfway through my detox. I started around 30 minutes. The top is the minutes. In the middle, what I said is I needed to get to 1.5 and an energy input. I'm at 2.1, or I go to 2.2. Now, if this goes over 2.2, it generally, the machine will shut itself down and give you a bunch of warning signals. But I'm kind of teetering around the same 2.1. Once I hit 1.5, I generally find that it stabilizes itself out, so I don't have to worry. But I did put a lot of salt in this time. I'm at mode 5, which means for me it's the highest level of detox. So I come down here to look at the water, and you can see that it's a little like rustic looking. Since I've been doing this a long time, I'm not going to get any crazy colors in here. At the beginning, when high amounts of mercury were coming out, this water would be pitch black. You couldn't see beneath the level of the water. There'd be greens in there, whites in there. A lot of my body has cleaned up. I still got a lot of digestive issues. And again, I'm dealing with the biofilms in my body. So those are slowly breaking down. And whatever they were covering is slowly coming out of my body. I'm hoping to be out of this completely clean within the next year, keeping up with, some dieting and with clean foods, obviously. And, I tend to stay away from pharmaceutical drugs as much as I can. So I'll be right back, and we'll see what this looks like at the end of the detox. So I got another 20 minutes to go. I have approximately 8 minutes left to go, and as you can see, the color got a little bit darker. There's a little bit of white film on the top indicating some lymphatic drainage and cleaning coming out a little bit. So still 8 minutes to go. Again, I've been detoxing for a long time, so I don't get the crazy colors that you would see. And I did see at the very beginning of my detoxing. So here we go. We're almost 7 minutes left to go. So I'm now at the 20-minute mark. A little bit darker, a little bit more foam on the top. Nothing out of the ordinary though. And again, my detoxes are not as colorful as they used to be. But a good indication, did the detox work? I feel lighter in my body. My eyes are more open. I feel more awake. And that's a good response. Very, very rarely when I've done a detox have I felt more tired after. I always feel a little bit more relieved. Okay, that's the Ion Detox. I recommend it. It depends on what obviously your body needs. And again, energy tests to see how often and for how long you should be on it.